The money's here. Regular as clockwork. I have to visit the doctor later on. I've not been sleeping well. But Susie, the district nurse, is calling round. She'll sit with you. I'll do my part. Like I always do.
Why are you so bright and perky at this time?
I thought I'd pop into town and do some shopping first thing.
Have you had any more ideas about finding a flat? I said...
No, I haven't thought any more about it.
Okay, I'm not trying to kick you out.
I know. Look, I've got to go.
Okay, bye.
It's a full-time job trying to keep us to a secret.
And it's so silly. I mean, you're going to work on your bike and I'm off in the car.
Well, with all the trouble with Faith, there's nothing else we can do. Now we have to be more careful than before. If Faith found out that we were seeing each other through all her upset, it'd be a nightmare at work.
Yeah, Matt would eat us alive.
Mac. It's Kate I'm scared of. And Faith.
So secret it is.
Hello, Susie.
Hi, Anne. Start me rounds early today. Hope you don't mind. You're looking a bit tired. Has he been getting you down?
Oh, you know.
It's a year ago tomorrow, the accident, isn't it? You should take a carer break. I can fix it up when I get back. You've been working so hard looking after Jim. It's round the clock. You must be under so much pressure.
I'm fine, really. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. Besides, I could never leave Jim with somebody else.
He's fine. You're doing a good job. Look, I know you're trying to do the right thing for Jim, but you've got to look after yourself. I think at the very least Jim owes you that.
He's still my husband, and I can't turn my back on my responsibility. Whatever he did to me.
It's only for a few days, Anne. You run yourself into the ground. You need a break. We'd get a fully trained health professional in to care for him.
No.
You know he doesn't even know you're there.
I know. We were just keeping him comfortable. Even so, I still couldn't leave him.
Okay. I understand. You're a good woman, Anne. So, you coping okay financially?
Oh, yes. Between the benefit checks and the compensation for the accident, I don't have to work, so I can devote all my time to Jim. We're even quite well off, in a funny way.
I've got another patient to see, but I'll be back later to sit with Jim so you can get to your doctor's appointment. And please, have another think about the carer break. You owe it to yourself.
Good morning, Helen.
Good morning.
Some very interesting looking mail for you here this morning.
Katrina usually leaves it here for me to get on my way in.
Morning.
Morning, Ben. Oh, it's cold out this morning. Morning, Ben.
I notice you have an open appointment at 10:30.
Yes, I always leave it open because there's always an emergency. Just one of my little things.
There. How was that?
Ben? What are you doing tonight?
I don't know. What do you fancy?
I fancy the cinema.
All right, as long as it's something scary.
Something romantic.
Ben, are you in there?
Just a minute.
Kate asked me to drop these off. She's one of her feet.
Oh, thank you.
What do you think you're doing, manhandling me like some sort of prize heifer?
I'm sorry, I overreacted. It was Faith.
I would never have done that to you. You've got to be cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Mrs. Knight, how's the leg?
I still get a lot of pain from it. Not all the time, but when it's there, it really eats away at me. Just to make sure I never forget the accident. I've been having trouble sleeping. Can you prescribe anything that might get me off?
You've been in a few times recently. Just minor things. How are you coping? Is there anything you want to talk about?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well at the moment.
Well, it must be very hard looking after your husband.
It's not that. It's a year since the crash, tomorrow. I've been having some nightmares about it.
And that's why you're not sleeping.
I suppose I've been feeling guilty.
Why are you feeling guilty?
I knew Jim was drunk. I should have found some way to stop him driving. But he was so adamant. If Jim decided he was going to drive, then no one could tell him otherwise. He was a very strong-willed man.
What are you doing here? I've come to say goodbye.
Feeling guilty is a natural reaction for people who've been through the kind of traumatic event that you've experienced, even if it wasn't their fault.
It was just before midnight. Hardly any traffic around. We'd been for a pub meal out in the country to celebrate me getting a promotion at work. Jim was going too fast. I told him to slow down. He missed the bend. The car went down a bank, turned right over. I don't know how I managed to crawl out. My leg was a complete mess. But I don't remember feeling any pain. Then I saw Jim nearby. He'd been thrown clear. I thought he was dead. Perhaps it would have been better if he had died.
You've been under a tremendous amount of strain. Maybe you should spend some time on your own to get over it.
That's what the district nurse said. Don't you understand? I can't leave him alone, ever.
I'll prescribe you some antidepressants. I think they'll help for now. But you really should see a counsellor to talk through what you're feeling.
No, thank you anyway. I don't want either of those things. I don't really know what I do want. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Mrs. Knight.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, are you all right?
Kate, you are so efficient. so much better than Katrina. You know, it's really good to have someone around who knows what they're doing.
Oh, she's my little system. You get to know what works over time.
Yeah, these young people straight from college haven't got a clue. We need a few wiser heads about the place. And may I say, you're looking very lovely today.
Thank you.
Not at all.
So where did all this come from? You never mentioned anything about leaving.
It's been on my mind, on and off. All the business with Sean is getting me down. I just need a break.
So why didn't you say something this morning? You must have known then.
I had an idea. I just wasn't sure. I didn't want you talking me out of it before I'd made my mind up.
Since when have I been able to talk you out of anything? So, where are you going?
I've got a friend in Aberdeen. I thought I might go there.
Better take some warm clothes with you. It's a bit chilly up there this time of year.
Look, I've got to go. I need to pick up my suitcase.
Are you sure that this isn't
Look,
getting...
I will call you when I've got settled. Bye.
How's he been?
He's fine. Don't worry. How'd you get on with Dr. Thompson?
Okay.
Well, you take the weight off your feet and I'll pop the kettle on. I've got to finish my rounds up now, but I'll nip back later to see how you're doing.
There's no need, Susie.
Stop being so independent.
Yeah, thank you.
Gonna have a word?
Sure.
It's about what's going on between you and Kate. I know exactly what you're doing with her.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't act dumb. I've seen you two together. All the charm and the flirting just to get her on your side.
On my side? Helen, really?
Oh, you're good, Mark. But not so good I can't see through you. It's just stupid power games with you, isn't it?
You know what I think, Helen? I think you're jealous.
I can't bear all of this anymore.
I'm standing up for Mac and Kate. Your blatant manipulation shows a complete lack of respect for them.
I think they're quite capable of fighting their own battles, don't you? Not that there's any battle going on. You're the only one who seems to think that.
Don't twist things.
So, this is where you hide when you're supposed to be working.
I'll drop that requisition form off after lunch, Kate.
Oh, there's no rush, Helen. Whenever you've got a moment.
Still sounds like you're jealous.
Change your mind about the movies? I'd rather go for a curry instead.
Well, that depends. You buying?
Depends what's for dessert.
Stop right there. One more double entendre would be like a carry-on movie in here.
Well, carry on back at my place.
You know, I think the tension of being ultra-secret in public is actually heightening the attraction in private.
What? It turns you on.
And that is the Kiss of the Dragon. Ben wanted to learn some martial arts, and I was just showing him a few moves.
Be cool.
Right, that's me finished for the day. I know it's early, but Beth left today.
Beth's gone.
Well, she's visiting a friend, but it should have been her turn to do the food shop. She's eating me out of house and home, and if I don't fill the fridge, it's going to be rice and beans for dinner.
Well, you better run along then.
Okay, yeah. I'll see you later.
Anne?
do you expect? Oh, I can't do that. This has got to stop. I can't carry on like this. I've got to tell the truth.
Susie! Oh, you startled me.
I'm sorry the door was open. Who are you talking to?
I wasn't talking to anyone. I'll make a pot of tea.
It's Susie Gray, Jim Knight's district nurse. I'm very concerned about Anne. I've just overheard her having a conversation with her husband, and she was getting very upset.
Well, it's probably just her way of dealing with her emotions, getting it all off her chest.
No, you should have heard it sound like a proper conversation. If I didn't know any better, could have sworn Jim was answering her.
Oh, come on, you know his condition.
I know. It's just I'm afraid Anne's having a breakdown. She's under so much stress.
Okay, I'll be around as soon as I can.
Jim?
The tea's ready.
Oh, you scared us.
Yes, hello. You had a booking earlier from a Beth Carlisle? Can you check the log for the destination? Yes, she's accidentally taken something of mine and I need to catch her before she leaves town. Right, that's great. Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Getting a drink like you.
Well, you know we mustn't be seen together.
Oh, sorry for trespassing in your staff room.
Well, you know what I mean. We're going to be more careful. No more stupid mistakes and flirting. Otherwise, we're going to be caught.
Okay, no flirting. I'm cool. Now clear off so I can get some coffee.
Thanks for coming so quickly.
How is she?
It's okay now. A bit down, but...
What is it?
This might sound stupid, but I'm starting to think something's not right with Anne and Jim.
In what way?
I wonder if you might be faking it for the money.
Surely not.
You didn't hear her talking to him. See what you think.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Knight. I've been a bit worried about you since you left this morning.
I'm fine, Dr. Thompson. I really am sorry for making a nuisance of myself.
Oh, you weren't a nuisance at all. You've been under an awful lot of strain. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Do you mind if I look in on your husband while I'm here? I know Susie's doing a good job, but it wouldn't hurt to give him a full top to toe.
Do you have to?
Come on, Anne. Dr. Thompson's the expert.
Just leave him alone. Stop it! Haven't I suffered enough?
I don't feel like a meal tonight. How about a club?
Oh, no. I fancy a curry.
Oh, come on. We can sleep in tomorrow. You know how you can't resist showing off that little thing you do with your hips.
Oh! It's not what it looks like. She just tripped.
Yeah, I'm so clumsy.
It was an accident.
I tripped.
You should have told me.
I know it's very difficult for anyone to really understand what you've been through over the past year. The strain must have been unbelievable. I really think you need a break from it all for your health's sake. I'm not talking about a long time, just a breather. And you don't have to worry about your husband. He'll be well cared for. The most important thing right now is to give you a chance to get back on your feet.
I can't. This is my punishment. I have to bear it.
You must stop talking like that. You've done nothing to be guilty about.
Haven't I? I was driving that night, not Jim. I was the one who was drunk. I'd been celebrating my promotion and, you know, I'd been waiting for it for so long. I really deserved it. Jim tried to stop me driving, but I went mad at him. I have a real temper, especially when I've had a few glasses of wine. I said some really awful things. I wouldn't let him get the keys. I was fine. He was being stupid. It wasn't far, all country lanes. When I saw that Jim had been thrown clear, I crawled out of the driver's seat so I could pretend I wasn't driving. Can you believe I was thinking of myself at a time like that? I told the police it was Jim who'd been driving. All I was thinking about was saving my name, not losing my job. I can see you hate me.
We don't hate you. And we're not here to judge you. All I'm concerned about is your health.
I've regretted it ever since. But I just couldn't bring myself to go to the police. Every time I thought about what I did to Jim, I felt guilty. Every time I told another lie, every time a cheque arrived. And then lately, I heard him.
You heard Jim?
Blaming me. Telling me how terrible I've been.
You got it?
And this better be the end of it.
There's an ambulance on the way. They found a bed for Mr. Knight.
What about Anne? She's in no state to be on her own.
I'll prescribe a mild sedative to see her through the night.
Seems a little better now she's owned up to it.
Well, she's taken an important step getting it out into the open. But now she's going to have to deal with it, and that's not going to be easy. The first thing is for her to go to the police and face up to the consequences. And after that, well, she's going to need a lot of support and counselling. I'll give her all the help I can. To have something like that lying on your conscience for so long. I don't know how she kept going.
I'm sorry. It was an awful thing that I did to you, Jim. Yes, I know. But I'm not going to hide away from it anymore. I know it won't make you better. I know I can't make amends for all the lies, but at least no one will think badly of you any longer. Will you forgive me? Jim. Will you forgive me?
What's going on? Well, Beth, haven't you got something to say to me?
Oh, the sisters are having a falling out.
Shut it. Beth, what are you doing here with him? I don't understand. Is this why you were so desperate to get away?
Jude, I'm sorry.
Because it looks to me like you're switching sides. What's that money for?
It's what you owe me. Or a down payment, anyway.
£20,000 worth, I bet. Strangely enough, the same amount I used to have in my savings account. How could you? That's mine.
Get your hands off it!
Go on then, I dare you. Hit me and see what it gets you.
Cool it.
Don't you hurt her!
Thank you very much.
Well, at least he's gone. He'll be back. We're never going to be free of him.